What's up, squad? So, guys, turn of events today because I had Taurus on my schedule for tomorrow and I wanted to do it tomorrow, but today I went to MAC because they were having a sale on foundations, and that is my favorite kind of makeup. So I just got really excited, and so I went and I got it, and I'm just like, you know what, let me get my makeup done while I'm here because I have to get it done anyways when I get home. And I met someone super awesome. Her name is Alicia. She's one of the makeup artists there, and as we got into talking, she was like, what do you do? And I was like, I do tarot. And she was like, oh my god. And she hugged me and she was like, we're gonna be good friends. And I'm just like, oh my god, good vibes. But as we got to talking even more, she is squad. So I just wanted to give her a good shout out. Thank you so much, my love, for this beautiful face that you made today. And if you guys want to check her out, her Instagram is @Contreras, and I'm going to put it in the description below if you are into that. And if you want to check her out, she's very beautiful, very talented, so definitely give her a look, okay? All right, y'all, so let's see what's going on here. So we are in mid-month readings. So squad, as you guys know, I was kind of playing catch up the last 2 months, okay? So I'm finally just about back in my flow, and everything will be up to date, you know, or coming out on time rather, for all of the October readings. I'm just excited that I get to start the October readings before October, because before I was like putting out mid-months like 5 days before the month was ending, so I was on some shit, and I'm sorry for who I am as a person. But let's get into things, guys. Alright, so squad, this is going to be a past, present, and future look from September, let's see if I can talk, September 15th to October 15th. This will be for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, okay, guys? And always keep in mind, guys, these readings are general, so they will not always resonate with you. But if you would like to get your own personal reading, that definitely will. And for anyone who is interested in personal readings, just listen to the bit at the end so that you know exactly what to expect. And I'll just talk about that for 2 minutes at the end, okay, guys? Alright, squad, so let's see what's up. Past, present, and future. Yeah, I had to change the order of my readings around a little bit, so I won't say the sign I was supposed to post because I don't want to get them upset, but everyone will be done tomorrow. Hopefully. If not, by Saturday. Oh, also, for anyone who lives in Florida, I have a small little announcement at the end of this video, so tune into that. Squad, we are still on our powerful shit, guys. I love it. All right, the energy that we have here, okay, is the Page of Swords in the reverse. So when you guys have this card, this is more of just a form of communication that you're gonna have with someone, where there's two people that could be saying unnecessarily cruel things to one another, just really speaking your mind. It's not that you're like lying or anything like that, or that someone's lying to you. It's just that, you know, instead of saying, hey, you know, we'll have more energy if we go to the gym together, it's kind of like, hey, you fat fuck, get out of bed. You know, it's like that thing. So it's just people just expressing themselves a little bit harsher than what's necessary. Now, we do have the Queen of Swords behind that, followed by the Devil card in the reverse. So maybe it's a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini that you're dealing with. Maybe they feel this way towards you and you're kind of just having to listen to it. With the Queen of Swords, if it's not an air sign that you're dealing with, okay, it could be just the energy that you have where you're going to be very guarded and protective over yourself, and you're going to make sure that whatever it is that you're getting into in life, there's not any sort of detriment that you're bringing along with you. Now, with the Devil card in the reverse, if there is anything toxic in your life, you're not having it. So you remove yourself from it, okay? And that's just been the energy with Taurus the past few months. If you're getting in our way, then we're just going to, you know, push you out of the way and keep it moving. Okay, guys? So let's see what's going on here. Now, the first card that we have for our past is the Two of Swords in the reverse. A very difficult and important decision that you had to make. You were kind of between a rock and a hard place. You weren't sure what to do, but you made that choice. And we have the Knight of Cups. So for some of you, maybe this was in regards to a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. For others of you, this was something that you were very passionate in and just very excited about, okay? Something that you were going towards with, you know, just a lot of that excitement. And we have the Six of Swords. So with the Six of Swords, you could have made the decision maybe to move away from a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Or maybe there was some sort of move that you guys made for yourselves that was a bit difficult. Okay, this doesn't always have to be pain. This could just mean a trip that's not the easiest thing to take. And let's face it, you know, as Tauruses, we like stability, we like predictability, we like to know what the hell is going to be happening in our lives. So when a Taurus does make that big risk move, it's like, okay, shit, I just did that. All right, this needs to work out. And it does. Okay. There's something here that, you know, maybe you went into a new situation not being fully aware of what you were going to be getting yourself into, but it was a new start, okay? And, you know, maybe there was losses that you felt, maybe there's people from the past that tried coming in, but it's just not something that you were really interested in. So it's like, you know, you were just very focused on this move that you guys had to make, and you were in manifestation mode, all right? What is it that I want, and how the hell do I get it? And you go for it, and you do it, all right? Someone I follow on Instagram posted something yesterday that was so true, where it said, you know, successful people do things before they're ready, okay? In some cases, if you really think about it, they kind of just jump into it. So maybe it was something like that where you wanted to do something and it's just like, you know what? There's never going to be a perfect moment. Let me do it now. Now, here you are trying to manifest something. We have the King of Wands in the reverse. So maybe you guys are trying to manifest something with a person that is being promiscuous. Maybe you're the promiscuous one here. Or maybe you're dealing with a person who could be an authority, whether it's you or another individual, where they could be abusive over the power that they feel that they have. Okay? Could have been a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. And we have the Four of Swords. So what I like is that you don't just go and jump into it. You kind of sit down and you're like, okay, let me be smart before I move forward and make a solid choice here. You know, let me really think about this. Is this a lost path? Is this something that will bring me to a better place? And you guys are realizing maybe that there's something that you really, really want to let go of that is just not something that you feel you're in control of anymore. And I'm not saying, you know, controlling a person, but just you don't feel like it's something that will help you to excel in the way that you want to excel in, whether it's just loving yourself, finding a new job, you know, starting the career that you love, whatever it is, okay? The last card that we have is a Wheel of Fortune. So things take a very positive turn of a, you know, there's a just very positive turn in events here. We have the Strength card. So for some of you, it could have been in regards to a Leo. For others of you, it could have been something good that you just feel very strong and resilient about. And we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So there's someone that you cut off. There's someone that you stopped talking to, and it's good, guys. Okay, it's good. And you see things for what it is. If you felt trapped, if you felt literally chained to where you were, you move past that. Okay, that's always a beautiful thing to do when we get out of something that was restricting where we're going in life. All right, now in the present moment, we have the Tower card in the reverse. So this is you dodging a catastrophe, dodging a bullet. Why is this Tower card in the reverse here? You have the Seven of Pentacles. So you avoid a catastrophe, and now you're kind of just in a place where you're waiting. Okay, and you have the Three of Swords. So look, maybe it's something that really upset you. Maybe you were hurt that you had to walk away from someone or from something. But with the Tower card in the reverse, imagine the pain that you could be feeling now, or the disappointment that you feel now. It would have been worse. It would have been amplified. All right, so you cut it at its source. You have the Queen of Cups. All right, this is the center of the reading. So right now, guys, there could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio that is going to be very significant for you during this time, okay? Or this could just be you guys putting yourself in a place where you're emotionally transparent with those around you, okay? Why is this Queen of Cups here? We have the Page of Cups in the reverse. So let me pull one more card just to see where this is going. Nine of Wands. Okay. So you guys are in a place where you're really just trying to stand your ground because you just got out of a time where there was so much adversity. Now, there's two things that I see here. It could be coming from you, or maybe a water sign if you're dealing with it, or just anyone that could represent this water energy here. Because we could take on the characteristics of any of these cards, guys, okay? But You're really trying to stand your ground in the situation. You're really trying to find balance. But I feel like there's someone here that is not able to 100% honestly immerse themselves in something that may be good for them. Okay? So maybe someone makes you some sort of offer and you're like, okay, you seem like a dope person. You seem like someone I can trust. But I'm really screwed up about something that I just went through. So right now might not be the best time for it. Okay? So there is that little sense of reservation that I feel either from your end or someone else's end, where someone can't fully go through with something just yet because you're trying to find that balance and that clarity. But this is good. Guys, this is good. I see wealth, I see happiness, I see prosperity. So you're coming out of something that may have been distasteful, okay? But you got yourself out of something negative. Maybe you're dealing with someone who is fake and dishonest. Maybe it was a breakup for some of y'all, okay? But something good is coming in, and you have the World card. So a chapter of your life is completely closing out, and you're going into something completely new. But with this card, whatever new thing you're going into, it's going to be good. It's going to be fantastic. With the major arcana, this is something that is inevitable. So it's coming, guys. All right? So if you're feeling down, just know that there's going to be a change of events for sure. Why is this World card here? We have the Death card in the reverse. So you have a new chapter. But in this case, there's still feelings that you may have. Okay? It's easy to say, well, maybe not so much for a Taurus, but it's a simple thing to say, okay, I'm not going to speak to this person anymore, or I'm not going to go to this place ever again, okay? But that doesn't mean you're going to wake up tomorrow and be over it, especially with us that we, you know, hold grudges for the end of eternity, okay? But there's something that just wasn't working out. You're not involved in it. You don't have conflict with it anymore, but it's still in your heart. It's still in your mind. Let's pull one more card for this. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, with the King of Pentacles in the reverse, this is what's interesting about this. For a lot of you, since this is in our energy, whatever it is that you're feeling a loss over that you had to let go of, I feel like you held on to it longer than what was necessary. Okay? Because there's kind of like this nonchalant energy that you have, but again, with us Tauruses, we like predictability. If we get into a routine, we kind of like to stick to it. So sometimes we find ourselves maybe not in love with the person that we're with anymore, or not, you know, in love with the job that we have anymore. But we stay because it's like we don't want to cause that huge disruption. All right. But in this case, whatever you guys moved away from, it had already ran its course. Maybe it just took you a while to really feel that. And to understand, okay, this isn't for me. But once you move out of it, beautiful things come into your life, guys. Okay. Now going into the future, we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. So something that just had too much adversity. So you guys just let it go. You give up on it. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. You guys don't want to talk. Okay. You guys are the ones that remove yourselves. If someone is giving you shit, it's kind of just like, okay, let me know when you're done with all the shit talking, and I'll be working on my business, or I'll be, you know, working on a hobby. But this is just something that was too out of control at this point, guys. It's something that had to go. Somebody was just being fake, or, you know, fake or dishonest. Or maybe you just had someone who's really, really stubborn around you, beside you, because we're stubborn as fuck. That's just who we are as people, okay? But with the Emperor in the reverse, that's either going to be someone who's fake and dishonest, or somebody that they feel like they're always right. And I mean, in their defense, they usually are if they're coming up as the Emperor, but in this case, they're not. But they don't realize that, okay? We have the Ace of Pentacles as the next card. So you're going into a new beginning that whatever you're getting into, it may not be something that's developed overnight, but when we're talking about new starts, guys, the Pentacles is the most stable, and that is what we need, okay? This is something that could take a while to build, but when it's built, this is like, you know, like Beyonce says, my great-grandchildren are already rich. So that's what you're making. That's what you're doing. You're providing long-term stability, long-term wealth, long-term whatever it is that you're doing, okay? But for some of you, you're falling out of something, whether it's a job, a relationship, just a group of friends that just weren't working for you. But guys, in the future, it's not even something you're thinking about. You're not worried about it at all. I see you guys relieved, and I see you guys doing great things in life. All right. If there's any sort of harsh ending, any sort of betrayals, you're past it. The worst has happened. Okay. And honestly, now we have these two cards again. You have the Page of Swords in the reverse, and then you have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is so complex right now because this is the card for Taurus. So just off bat, someone's really, really pissed off and just going through hell and back. And you're sitting here like, but I'm good. You know, I'm fine. You know, I'm still standing. I'm still doing what I have to do. This is my favorite card in the tarot because whatever it is that you guys just got yourselves out of, it's showing that things had to happen this way and that the universe is on your side, that the universe is supporting you through this. When we have this card in the upright, it shows that whatever's supposed to, whatever was supposed to happen, that was the right thing. Okay, this was supposed to happen. You have confirmation that you're going on a path to reach your higher self, to become more become more in alignment with your higher self. So for a majority of you, I feel like a lot of you will have someone who's upset with you. But I feel like you're still relieved and doing powerful things. Okay, so honestly, you guys feel like you removed yourself from a trap. You felt stuck. You felt like you couldn't move past a person or a thought process or maybe a group of people, maybe a religion, whatever it is that you felt was being kind of like shoved down your throat. But you're moving past it, okay? The last card that we have here is a Hanged Man in the reverse. In some cases, this could be moving past, a time of limbo in your life. Or it could be a situation where your soul kind of just felt forced with something or will feel forced with something in the future. You have the Three of Wands in the reverse. Makes so much sense. And the Hierophant, okay? So there's something here that your soul felt so forced with. Something that you're just like, oh my God, how the hell do I get out of this? Where is that exit sign? And it's like the second you finally have that exit sign and you realize, oh my God, nobody's like holding a gun to my head, nobody's holding me back, you guys run. You run for the door. And you take over. Okay? For some of you, maybe it was a third-party situation you were in, especially if it's within love, okay? But you guard yourself from it, you pull back from it, you just don't want it. So, recap, a very strong water energy around you guys that is going to be helpful for where you're going towards. Somebody that you're letting go, but it's something that I feel a huge sense of relief because I feel like it's something that you guys really felt trapped, you felt like you couldn't get past it, and now you finally found a way out. But squad, this is good. The readings we've been doing lately, you're always very powerful, okay? And I want to be very conscious of the things that I say in these readings because I understand that I'm a Taurus and I would like to consider myself a high vibrational one. I would like to consider myself a person that tends to look at the bright side of things and that I know the power I have within myself, okay? But there are some Tauruses out there that are very, very low vibrational, okay? And that can inflict a lot of pain upon people. So if that's your situation, if you were dealing with something that was very painful, or if you're a cross watcher and you were dealing with a very low vibrational Taurus, then I am sending you guys a virtual hug, and I completely understand that. And if that's what it came down to, then good for you. Good for you for getting out. I'll go as far to say as this is a true story, and I don't give a fuck if this person sees it because they can kiss my ass. But one time I had dated a Taurus. That was my one and only, well, my second time, but the first time doesn't count. I was like 14 and it was nothing. It lasted a week. Anyways, so there's this Taurus person that I dated, and when I first met this person, I'm just like, oh my God, this is amazing. It's meant to be because like we had the same birthday, and the guy seemed to be just a great catch. Oh my God. When I say that this was the devil's advocate, I have never met such, like, just when I think about this person now, all I think is evil. Like he was evil. Everything about him was just a hot mess. Like I look back at that part of my life. It didn't last long, trust me. I got out of that quick, but like I'm just like, ugh. That is one of those things that I look back and I'm just like, ugh, Lissette, how did you get yourself in that? Like how are you so dumb? But so I understand, guys. And just with girls and guys, you know, normally we are very, very loyal people. Okay, if you have a Taurus that is down for you, they are gonna ride for you. There's no question about it. But you know, it is a little different. And my Taurus men, I love y'all, I do. But across the charts, you're not going to be as I don't want to say this, as loyal as the females are, just in totality. Totality. I'm not saying that, you know, you guys are trash or anything like that. Of course not. Okay, you guys are my people and I love y'all. But I've seen some fucked up shit coming from Taurus men. Okay, so I'm not sleeping on y'all. Okay, but anybody can be low vibrational. All right, so we just have to take the lessons of what we've learned in the past and use them to our advantage for the future. And, you know, if you're in a situation where it reminds you of something shitty that you went through, stay away from it. And how do you become high vibrational? One, get through a lot of pain that you're going through, because you can't, you know, have that spiritual awakening without pain. But once you guys are there, I feel like the best way to know if you are spiritually awakened, if you are on that high vibration, is how do you react to people? When somebody goes off on you and they say some nasty shit, something that makes you feel like crap, is your initial reaction, I'm about to go to this person's house and drag them? Or is it, you know what? For someone to have said something so nasty and so low to me, I know that they're in a really shitty place in life. And that must suck that they hate themselves so much that they deflect it onto me. That is high vibrational. Knowing who to fuck with and who not to fuck with. Knowing what battles to, you know, what battles to pick and what battles to just walk away from. And hey, I don't have time to fight. If it's not money or success or, you know, good vibes, good company coming in, I'm not interested in it, okay? Alright, y'all, so let's see what's going on here in regards to the Earth Magic Oracle cards that I'm about to pull. Now, this is a deck by Stephen D. Farmer, so let's see what's going to show up. Okay, alright. Such a Taurus thing here. Alright, now, the card that came out for you guys, for us, is Fog, Veiled. So when you get this card, it's kind of like going on a journey or going into something new, but not really being certain of the outcome, okay? If you guys have ever driven like early in the morning, or if you've driven through fog, if you live somewhere where there's like high altitude, then you know that you got to kind of take it slow, but you can still drive. You know, you might not see 30, you know, let's say like 100 to 100 feet in front of you, but you'll see just enough in front of you to make a safe journey, to get where you have to go. So there's a sense of you guys really just trying to get to a new place in life, or just trying to get to a particular destination, okay? And you're not fully sure of how this is going to work out for you. And now the biggest problem right now, Taurus, is that you're on some typical Taurus stuff where there's adjustments that you may need to make, but you could be holding back on it because you know it's going to cause discomfort. Again, this is where that whole we like routine thing comes in. I have been guilty of staying in things for years longer than what it was supposed to be because I was scared of change. With clouds, the shape-shifting, this is adapting to new environments. This is adapting to new successes and new challenges that life is going to throw at us. But here, you're not adjusting well. You have to adjust better, okay? And I don't care what you guys read. That'll be like a Taurus is this, that, and the third. All right? We could always change ourselves to have better qualities. We can work on our patience. We can work on our hate of change, okay? Because when something has to go, it has to go. The only person who suffers is us if there's something that is not working for us and we remain in it. But that is the only thing in the way of this completion, of this cycle ending, guys. And the thing is, that whatever's making you uncomfortable or whatever's difficult for you to change in, you're not even passionate about it anymore. Your heart's not there, guys. Okay, but somehow it's still in your life, and you guys just kind of have to shake it off. So put on some Taylor Swift and shake that shit off, Taurus, okay? You got a lot of shit coming in. Do not let anybody take your power, guys, because you have something huge. You have a celebration that is coming in, okay? You just have someone fucking with your mental energy right now, or a job, or a boss, or friends that are just messing with your mental energy, and you do not need that, okay? There is so much going on in the world right now, and I just feel like it is such a strong and powerful time for Taurus. So the only time I want y'all to stop and to put your attention into others is if it's a dear friend or if it's a dear family member, someone that you truly, truly love, that is not out to hurt you, that is not out to get you. If they need you, be there. Because honestly, as friends, and I'm not saying this because I'm a Taurus, it's just what I've seen, and it's the damn truth. We're freaking amazing friends. Okay, of course there's going to be a few bad apples, so I don't want to see stories of, Lissette, you're so wrong, you should have seen what this bitch did to me, because trust me, I know. I can't speak for everyone who's a Taurus, but overall, we're nurturing, we're loving. We have that natural ability to heal. We're seen as the Empress, someone that can just hold a friend who's crying, just say, girl, you know, just cry in my chest, and things feel better. So the only time I want you guys to stop and look to the side is if someone truly needs you, but do not let this be a person that is going to drain you and take from you. Let it be someone who's been there for you. Let it be someone who deserves, you know, that nurturing from you, that love. But if it's something that's been fucking you over, someone who's been doing you wrong, then nah, they have to deal with their tears on their own. We don't have time for it, okay? Squad, amazing reading as always. I really, really love it. A lot of powerful things coming in. Do not be afraid of releasing whatever it is that has to go. And let's keep it moving, guys. All right, this is going to be a good time. I'm really, really excited for what's coming in. Now, for my Floridians, okay, or anybody that travels to Florida often, so I have been speaking with a few people, and I've been getting opportunities just to read at certain places, you know, on a consistent basis. Now, it's not, you know, it's not like a, how do I want to say this? I'm thinking about my wording. Okay. So let's start over. So this would be an opportunity for me to be able to consistently meet with people, okay, just sit across from you. And I've always really just wanted to meet with a lot of you guys, and I know that a lot of you have shown me immense love, especially on my Instagram, High Vibrations 44. You know, the squad love is heavy, and it really warms my heart anytime you guys come through. But yeah, there's a lot of crazy people in this world, so I haven't been able to sit in front of as many people as I would like, and I've only done like 2 events. So yeah, I think that this would be a great opportunity. So I am in Hillsborough County. If any of you would, you know, live close to here or would come out to see me, just let me know. I'm just curious if this is something that would work out for me, and we'll take it one day at a time, okay, guys? Now, in regards to personal readings, like I've been saying the last month or two, the current wait time is anywhere from 3 to 4 full weeks. That will go down in about a week or two. Excuse me, I just really, really, really wanted to get caught up to the point where, let's say someone unexpectedly comes to my house and is like, come on, bitch, we're going to the beach today. I could be like, all right, let's go. Because right now, if somebody came in my house and said that, I'd be like, oh my God, no, wait, I have this due tomorrow. So I don't want to be at that point. Okay, so once I'm fully caught up, I will definitely let you guys know, and I'll go back to the 10 to 14 day wait, okay? So expect that sometime in October. But other than that, if you guys want a reading and you need it very, very quickly, get an emergency reading. I'll get it out to you within 2 days, excluding Sundays or any major U.S. holidays. And there's an option on my website called a quick question. So you guys could just purchase that. It's $10 per question. And I will send you a video just like this, 2 to 3 minutes with your response, okay? Also, on my page, and I keep saying this, but I just want everyone to be aware, and I know that there's constantly new people checking the channel. When you guys go to book a reading from me, it's going to ask you for a day and time selection. okay? You guys can select anything. It does not matter. If it's a standard reading, it's 3 to 4 week wait. If it's an emergency reading, give me 2 days. If you guys order an emergency reading anytime from like Friday to Sunday, just give me an extra day or two. Give me till Tuesday latest, only because every weekend I get really swamped with emergency readings, and then I work a lot less because I'm just with family, I'm hanging out, and I like to enjoy my weekends. So just give me an extra day or two if you get it, but you'll get it much faster than the standard wait time, okay? But the last option, guys, if you are an iPhone user, I'm on an app called Instant Go, and that's actually the quickest thing I respond to because it times me for my response times, and you know, I don't interact with as many clients if I take forever to respond. So that's probably the quickest thing. I do that before anything else. So if you guys want to ask me a question, download that app. And the way that it works is once you use the link in the description to find my page, then I will, you know, you can email or not email, just text me whatever questions that you have. It works just like, you know, texting back and forth. And depending on how many questions you ask, it's $10 per question. I'll send you an invoice. Once you send the payment, then I will send you the response. Okay, but that's the quickest way. I'd like to put that out there just so you're aware. But a lot of people do like the videos instead, because when I do the 3-minute videos, you'd be surprised how much information I could dish out in 3 minutes. But either way, you will get a solid answer. You'll get, you know, whatever it is that you need for that. Okay. Anything else? I think that is about it. You guys are my last reading for tonight. I have a bottle of Patron in the freezer waiting for me, and I'm gonna go get a quesadilla. I love y'all so much. I'll be back for you in October, before October. Take care.